Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. Our starting pitcher in this one, Logan Webb. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And here it comes. That's a strike. And this one is off and running. The wind of the pitch. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Stays alive. Pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Two now. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Juan Soto now. Webb checks the runner. Grisham back in standing. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season.
Ball 1, no strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Throw over to first, and he's back safely. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw. Save.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Come on, hold him down.
Next offering is fouled back. Three and two. Payoff pitch to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One out in the top of the first.
Batting third.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Manny Machado. Softly hit to third. Tosses to first. And the first run of the game comes across.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that four-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Now 3-0. And there's the strike. That's to third. And that is that. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco and getting to start, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
There's a strike. Next offering misses down and away. The 2-1.
That's ball, Frank.
And he takes a strike.
Count this ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, the
Michael
right fielder,
Conforto will climb in.
Conforto.
First offering misses the mark. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next pitch is outside. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And takes low for ball 1.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
And the 1-0. Just missed.
2-0.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. And that's in for a strike. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And Jack Peterson stands in. And first offering is fouled off. Conforto over at second. Flores at first. 1 gone. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Around third. He comes across to score. The Giants tie it up. It's 1-1.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Tied up here in the early going. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Estrada is out. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Brandon.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And now the 0-1. And ball 1. You know, Chris, Brandon Crawford made his big league debut May 27th, 2011 at Milwaukee, and he hit a grand slam at his big league debut.
No, one thing I've always admired about him is his ability to handle left-handed pitching. Stays in the big part of the field and just has a nice swing path. Stays in the zone a long time.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a bouncer. Cronenworth. Out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 1. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Webb, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Base knock right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Matt Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And first offering is fouled off.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Towards first. Quick feed to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now it's Austin Nola. That's in there. That's strike 1. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Oh, 2 now. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Blake Sable. And the right-hander back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Just off the outside part of the plate. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Roberto Perez standing in. First offering, and it just misses. Runner leads away at second. That catches the corner. Just missed. Sable leads off second with nobody out. Here's the 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
At the belt and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
So here's Wade now. Wade checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. One out and a runner at second.
Little base hit here, that's all.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Top one.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
Comebacker to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 1. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Webb back to work. Bunting for a hit. Gathers and throws to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Now it's the right fielder, number 27. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. The walk and a run scored his first time. Grisham hitting leadoff in today's game, and he won a Gold Glove last season. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Right side. Slings to first. That takes care of Grisham. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Set for the
Leading
bottom
up
of the
for the
third.
Giants.
Down the third baseman, Wilmer
The third
Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
And a pitch. And there's the strike. Good eye in that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
On the ground to first. Cronenworth steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson. Singled and scored his first time. Peterson, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And that one off the outside edge.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Yastrzemski stands in here, takes ball one low. Just missed. Two-0. And that's in for a strike. And another ball. And a 3-1 on the way. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Giants down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in San Francisco. Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Number 22.
Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
And the pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. First time up, he grounded to third. In there for strike one. Machado leads off first with one away. Rolled to short, could be two. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 1. Bottom four. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
The second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
The wind and the pitch. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And he deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you up from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think he got it right.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swung on, belted. That's back. Hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second with one away. Now the left fielder, Blake Sable, doubled his first time up. 0-1. The 0-1. And fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
And now, Roberto Perez. First pitch just misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ground ball to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Giants leave 1, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Oracle Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jake Cronenworth. The right-hander back to work. And a ground ball to first. Wade takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Carpenter digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Next for the Padres, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Next to hit, Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-2. Good eye right there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering down in the dirt. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. Padres go down 1-2-3. Padres down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
The line to kick the pitch. Strike 1. The 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Conforto up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hey, now let's go.
And the batter now, Wilmer Flores. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And now Jack Peterson, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And that's in there for strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Giants leave a couple, and the score stays 3-1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
The wind of the pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, David Dahl.
So digging in now for San Diego, number 27. Grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Stephens. Let's go.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Wastes no time there. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1.
Come on, let's hold him.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags from third.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And now it's Juan Soto. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. There's a strike. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Ripped to third. Flores on to first, and the inning is over. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. 6, 7, 8 due to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Darvish back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept
The
it
batter,
simple.
number
Played Pepper with the
35.
middle of the infield and
Shortstop,
took it back where it
Brandon
came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Ryan
attention,
Weathers
please.
gets the ball now.
pitching for
Pretty tight
San
game,
Diego.
so they're looking for quality
Number 40,
pitches out of him right here.
Ryan
Got to do his best to keep the
Weathers.
score right where it is.
Here's Brandon Crawford. First pitch, and he just misses. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise. Estrada aboard here at first with nobody out. Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up
Now
on
batting.
the inside part of the
The
plate.
left
Couldn't get
fielder.
around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here's the left fielder, Blake Sable. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Another move to first. And he's back again. Weathers goes 6'1", 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2018. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. One-run game, one out, one on. That one off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss there.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just
Now
a low
batting.
90s fastball, and I'm
The
not
catcher.
sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's
Roberto.
pretty much what happened. Very hittable
Perez.
location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And here's the catcher, Roberto Perez. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
0-1.
And a pitch. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room, it's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Pitch misses, and now 3-1. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is fouled back. Three-two now. Rip towards third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Padres 2. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. The wind to the pitch. That one missed. And that's outside. Movement in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing. 2-0 the count. Here it comes. And there's a strike. Out to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Logan Webb won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New arm for the Giants, Scott Alexander.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield.
Should be an inning-ending double play.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. Double steal. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next pitch is outside. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Austin Nola up next. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And here it comes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him looking. And the Padres waste a chance.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler Rogers.
Now pitching for
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Base hit. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Popped up. Estrada moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 4 and the Giants 3. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning at the plate, Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont
The pitch.
Wade Jr.
Way high. Bullpen action for the Padres. Luis Garcia getting ready to go. Wilson getting cranked up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's outside. And that's ball 3. Michael Conforto waits to bat for the Giants. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And that's through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. The tying run at the plate. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Up next to the Giants,
Now the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 3.
Flores.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a pitch. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him swinging. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the 8th. Stepping in, number 27.
David Dahl.
The right-hander back to work. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. That one drifts inside. Next pitch downstairs. 3-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out towards right center field. Conforto in position. He makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty.
Soto.
Juan Soto, the next to hit. That's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Manny Machado up to the plate. That just misses. And that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one inside. And that's ball 2. Late swing, fouled off. Righty delivers. Outside corner, there's a strike. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Xander Bogaerts waiting for a turn at the plate. "3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So they bring on the veteran, Luis Garcia.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And here is Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
The pitch. Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Hader getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Mike Yastrzemski in the on-deck circle. And the right-hander deals. And he pumps in a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one down the line and foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. The count now 2-2. At the belt and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Tyro Estrada getting ready to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boo. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And he deals. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Steven Wilson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And the first offering is not close.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Peterson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the corner. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for San Francisco. Still down a run. It's 4-3. New arm for the Giants, Taylor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Right here's Xander Bogaerts now. And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, And he works in a four-seamer. That misses off the outside edge. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. To third. Flores on to first. Bogarts retired. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Come on, Giants!
And that one clips the corner. And it's even up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Estrada. The throw to first. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's a little bit high. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next pitch is inside. 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard, and they add on.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
2 outs, nobody on. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. That one's in there, 0-1. And now the lefty on the ground right side. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 71, Josh Hader.
Now the left fielder, Blake Sable.
The left fielder.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And the pitch. Inside, just missed.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Good eye right there. Good hitters count the 2-0. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
The 3-1. High fly ball, right field. Number 27 on his way over. Squeezes it. One down.
The catcher, number 1,
Roberto Perez, the next Giant to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one catches the corner.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Number 27 moving in on this one. Pulls it in on the run.
Now batting,
2 away.
the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Lamont Wade Jr., the next Giant to hit. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that'll do it. The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.